Latino brothers and sisters that follow me on here, I'm trying to get y'all to educate me on something. I'm being dead ass serious. I ain't even being funny. I'm trying to see kind of what y'all feel. I'm trying to let y'all educate me on it because I don't want to be viewing y'all the wrong way. So I'm trying to figure out, do y'all feel like y'all align more with black folk, or do y'all feel like y'all align more with Caucasian? Like, and the reason I say that is because when I used to hear black and brown people, and I always thought we was like jointed to the hip. Like I always thought we was the black folk, Latino, brown, So I always thought we kind of shared some of the same struggles, same hardships, same, just, we were similar. I remember growing up, all my Latino buddies, they was on what I was on. But now that I look at it, it ain't as clear to me no more. And I'm trying to ask y'all, do y'all feel, Latino brothers and sisters, do y'all feel y'all are more in line with black folk? Or do y'all feel like y'all are now more aligned with Caucasians? I remember the last election talking to Latino folk, and they, oh, no, he gonna, no, he gonna give us money, he gonna, and I used to be like, God damn, like, that's the motherfucker want to get y'all out of here. And the only reason I'm asking, because I need to know who I'm defending. Like, I don't want to be defending no motherfucker who don't even fuck with me, for real. So I'm asking so I know who I should and shouldn't be defending. I've seen, political candidates, black person, white person, and y'all motherfuckers, y'all be over there. So I'm just trying to get clarity on that. If y'all can help educate me on this.
Skep, do you know who Plies?
That's one of the dumbest niggas on the internet. I swear to God, that nigga's so stupid. Go ahead, Skeptic. My bad.
I think it matters like what country you're talking about, because Latin America is a country. It's like made out of all these different countries. And I think the one thing that some people don't understand is that when white people came and colonized Latin America, they punished being darker skinned. They made it like punishable for you to have African ancestry or descent. And not in Mexico, but I know like Dominican Republic, they literally unalived people that were descendants of Africans after they had been brought to the Dominican Republic. And they were conquered by the Spanish. So the Spanish are very cutthroat people and extremely racist. So I think racism in Latin America has translated in a different way than like in America. And then when you come here and you're an immigrant, you don't understand. Like my family has some like mixture in them. And so my father, he's a darker skinned Mexican. My father taught us about colorism and was very much, we're not white. We'll never associate with white people. They'll never accept us. We don't have to even try. But, my parents kind of came from an educated background. My parents didn't immigrate here because they needed the economic change for them. They came for different reasons. And I think it matters. Some of these immigrant children, their parents bring them here. They don't speak the language. They don't know how the culture is, and they just teach their children to assimilate. Like assimilate and become American, keep your head down and try to be the best citizen that you can be and be better than us. And those children become very confused. And I think there is this detachment in with immigrants, which they want to associate. They associate American with whiteness. Like to be an American, an all-American is a white person with blonde hair. If you teach a child that that's what you should associate or try to be like, then they become confused because they'll never be able to change the way that they present. A Latino man will never be able to bleach himself enough to be white. Like, I'm sorry. You will never be able to bleach your hair enough. You'll have 3 hairs left on the top of your head trying to associate yourself with whiteness, and you'll never be that. So I think there's this education that needs to be had. This is why I advocate for Black and brown unity, because the Latino community, the immigrant community, needs to learn from the Black community so they can kind of decolonize their mind from what their parents told them to be. The association with America should not be with whiteness. It should be with American history. Who moved civil rights here in America? Who was able to have change in policy and even benefit us and have amendments added to the Constitution? There's only one community that's ever been able to do that. And if immigrants could learn, we could change America.
Okay, so did the Democrats